Hey there, it's Sarah, Next Gen Medium, back with another video for my blog where I like to explore psychic medium intuition because I think everybody's got it. Where do you find it? Well, that takes time to figure out, and sometimes it takes asking questions. Sometimes you don't know who to ask, so I try to be that person because I found these abilities for myself. Note wearing my Gilmore Academy shirts for those Pink Floyd fans out there. That's my favorite number. It's a good day. It's a good day when I can wear my David Gilmour shirt. I like to go to Reddit, see what kind of questions people have, so maybe some of my truth, some of my experiences could help other people in their journeys. It's all about us helping each other in this stuff, right? So you have a resource to go to if you have a question. And we have a question from the subreddit of Psychic. The headline, is it possible to get instant psychic powers? Instant. They just hit you. Let's see what this person has to say. I'm interested in psychic powers. Who is it? Is it possible to pick this up instantly? Or someone to transfer it to me? I don't feel I have the patience to learn unless I can see an instant power that can be unlocked. Although I'm not educated in psychic stuff, I used to have kind of a sixth sense and felt spirits if I entered a house. I've also had a spirit play games with me for a few hours and chase me out of my house one day. That doesn't sound like a fun experience. I just read that. Or if someone talks to me about a psychic thing, my eyes used to water and hairs stick up. I once summoned some money instantly when I was broke, although I was having a go at God and universe for not helping me when I couldn't eat. Can anyone help me? I have nothing going on in my life. I have nothing going on in my life. Okay. All right. A couple things here. From my understanding, my truth, I think we are all born with this stuff. I think it takes time for us to be conscious of these abilities. I think it takes having lots of experiences to understand our psychic abilities. I think there's a couple things here. One is, what are you looking to do? We have various terminology that's used that get all mixed up and interchanged, and it's really hard because there's more words that we could be using, but they're just not invented, or I don't know what. But intuition is something that is culturally more acceptable of a term, but that's the way of knowing when something feels right, knowing the right path, right? What's good for me? Sometimes you'll feel excited, and that will be a way of knowing which way to go with something. A job, for instance. Do I feel excited about this job? If you don't feel excited about the job, why do you feel nervous or not good about the job? Were you offered a job and you feel like, they're asking a lot, and I don't know if I could do all that. I'm just uncertain of my abilities. If that's the case, then maybe we're making a determination based on what you believe of yourself, of your ego. And if that's the case, then you're not even giving yourself a chance. But if it gives you a little bit of excitement, I could do some social media marketing and I really want to get into that, then there's your answer. If you're excited about it, but your fears have to do with ego, then your choosing of a job should be based on that excitement and not of the egoic fear. Okay? And that's you following your intuition. That's just a hint of how to follow your intuition. Now, when you're talking about psychic, we're talking about foreseeing the future or knowing the past. This kind of stuff, I think is determined by each individual of how that works for you, and it takes playing around with it, and it takes time. If you don't have the patience, then are you really going to invest in playing around with this skill? That's something you need to determine, which for me was an innate wanting to know the truth. That was my motivation. And I feel like the universe was like, you know what? Your need of the truth allows for information to come in well, and we're going to allow this to happen. As opposed to wanting it so bad that it doesn't matter what the truth is. Then that's probably not going to have you find the truth. Then there's mediumship. Mediumship is connecting with people who've passed or other kinds of entities, I suppose. I have new theory about how mediumship really works. I'm wondering if it's more of kind of tapping into a stream of consciousness or a stream of energy as opposed to separate individuals, allowing me to enter their individual selves. But that is another thing that's lumped in with psychic powers. But once you're into this kind of stuff, then it's like, oh, there's a separation of these different terms and what the different abilities are. I lump them all together as soul abilities. Soul abilities. These are abilities that we're made to think aren't real, but I think are. I think they're our birthright. I think way back when humanity wasn't so civilized, that this is how we did our everyday things. Is we followed our intuition, we saw visions, and we talked with the dead. I think that was a part of how we used to do our things. Oh, healing. That's a soul ability as well, and being able to heal and manifest health. What's the question? Is it possible to get instant powers? I think you already got them. I think you just need to figure out where in your brain they are, and you dial into finding the truth. And that takes time, and it takes dedication, and it takes a real wanting to know truth. And if you want to venture into what is real, then you got to take time to figure that out. And sometimes that takes challenging your fears, challenging your ego. And if you're willing to do that, the universe will work with you. And if you can meet it halfway, it will meet you the rest of the way. So there, those are my thoughts in that kind of simple question, but filled with chock full of information kind of answer. And maybe that can help you in trying to find those psychic powers. And if you want help, go to nextgenmedium.com. I got stuff there. I also have a podcast if you like to listen to stuff. Next Gen Medium Podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts, it's going to be there. Next Gen, NEXTGEN. It's all one kind of word. And then Medium. And yeah, I got a website. I've got an e-guide if you want to buy that for $8. It's a EPUB, so you can check it out on your e-readers. I think I have a Kindle version, which is okay. I prefer the PDF version myself, so you can print it out. I like having physical things. I like that. There's also exercises and meditations that go along with that stuff. Meditation, that requires patience and opening up and grounding, and that's where you find the truth. If you're not willing to do this stuff, then I don't know if now's the right time for you. Just going to put that out there. If you don't have the patience, then are you going to find the truth? Isn't that important to you? I hope it is, because that's what this stuff is all about. All right, good luck to you, person who doesn't want to take the time. But if somebody out there wants to take the time, check out more of these videos. Check out nextgenmedium.com. And you can even become a member and stream all of the podcasts for free, and even get some free exercises and meditations that you can also buy in my store if you want to at nextgenmedium.com. That's it. All right, relatively short video. You're welcome. Check me out on the socials too. Instagram. I'm trying to get Facebook back on. I suck at social media, I'm going to be honest. But if you're a member, I stay in touch with members as much as I can. So that's it. Watch another video, and I'll chat with you soon. Bye-bye.